kings and queens intervene and change up the whole scene. Yeah, me. Kinfolk. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair. Come over here to the round table where we break it all down. Say, why? We about to break bread right now. That being said, I love you as myself, and it ain't nothing you can do about it, as we are one. And I'm so glad we in connection. You feel me? And I'm so glad you can hear me. So let's go. Let's go. See what the people look. So look, when it comes to this Make It Make Sense series that we've been on, it's another one of the volumes. How you doing, King? It's another one of the volumes to go with it. So look, here we go. Intuition is something that for a lot of us is missing in our decision making. But the goodness, you can always tap into it. You feel me? Like certain things people are just born with. You feel me? And you have to work to develop these things, right? This is one of those things born with, but we done been tricked out our hookup so much to the point we don't even know the signs or when to listen to it. You feel me? I know for me, I've recently told myself that I want to become more sensitive to these type things, right? So by way of me asking to become more sensitive to these type things, I have noticed the instances. Remember the new car, you feel me? Reference. I have noticed the instances where these opportunities have come up on me, you know what I'm saying, on a regular basis. So guess what I've been doing? Taking the opportunity to exercise, these said muscles that I want to strengthen, or these intuitions that I seek to tap back into that was given to me. You feel me? That was bestowed upon me. A lot of people like to talk about heroes or superheroes. You know what I'm saying? We into superheroes for what? Because superheroes have talents that most people can't do things that most people can't do. But like into, any talent, you have to work at it. You have to further explore this talent. Even if you fast and you got certain agilities, that speed and that agility has to be then applied or intentionalized into playing sports. Because if you fast as shit and you got agility but don't know how to make football movements, it won't make no difference. You feel me? It won't make no difference. They be like, dang, such and such fast as hell, but shit, he don't know what he doing on that field. And for a lot of us, we got to recognize the things that we going through on a daily basis. It's preparing us for when we get in that field. What's up with it, Luna? Hey, Michelle. It's preparing us for what to do when we get in that field. But for a lot of us, we don't like how it feel. We don't like the fact that we going through some shit. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come in and say, what's up? It's my way of saying what's up. But a lot of us don't like how it feel to be going through some shit. So guess what? We stunt our own growth. Like recently, I was having a lot of neck pain and back pain. But I had to realize, bro, you've been working that muscle. And even with that, now let's teach you balance of working those muscles. So therefore, you don't overexert yourself. You feel me? And wind up sabotaging your progress in days to come. See, for a lot of us, we get real excited about doing shit on the face of it. But it's the long haul that's going to make a difference. So at the end of the day, you got to be prepared. You got to be prepared for the long haul. Not just for these quick little bursts. What's up with it, Pup? How you doing? So, got to be prepared for what you say you want to do. Be prepared for the long haul. Because when it's things that you say you want to do, recognize that it's the longevity of a thing that shows you the vitality, the vitalness of it. Some things don't make sense on the face of it. You know, some things, like my big mom used to tell me, some of these things I'm going to tell you right now ain't going to make no sense, baby, until you get into the place where it's supposed to. She also used to tell me this. Babe, you sing. You love singing. You do. I'll give you that. But it's until you go through some shit, baby, that you gonna really sing. And I know that to be true. I know what she was saying to be true. The fact that when I started going through some things, I had a different song to sing. You feel me? I started singing from my soul. Words made so much more sense to me. You feel me? Them words hit home in a different way. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and share the live 1 time, 2 times, 3 times for the mother, father, and the child. You feel me? The Trinity that is us. That is the reason why we here now. You know what I mean? Let's pay attention and appreciate. You know, yesterday was a day to recognize the women. Even though to me, every day that you wake up, you open your eyes. You know what I mean? It's the equivalent of coming up out that womb. You feel me? We wouldn't be here if we didn't go through that womb. For a lot of us, it's the same womb, man, that makes our day worthwhile. It's her that makes life worth living. What's up with the ATL? For real. It would be in your best interest to tap into intuition. One way that I've noticed intuition kicks in, right? It'd be a lot of random answers. Or it seemed like random answers to things, right? To the point you just be like, how did I, when did I, you feel me? When did I study this? How do I know this? And then certain things come along to confirm it. Like yesterday, I'm sitting there watching a video and out of nowhere, my mind, again, because I done programmed it, I wouldn't say out of nowhere, because I programmed my mind to become more sensitive as we started off with, you feel me? Asking ourselves to become more sensitive, as well as I've been working on getting from the idea to the application and increasing my intuition, right? So here it is. I'm sitting over there watching a video the other day, and no different than, you know, say for instance, you know, smoked or something and your shit kick in, right? My shit kicked in like, let's practice our intuition. You feel me? And as I'm watching the show now, I noticed this about myself before. I have empathic abilities that I have explored already. You feel me? So as sure as the man on TV was about to say certain things, I would be thinking about those certain things. You feel me? And now I'm getting to a point to where I begin to say those certain things. You know what I mean? Rather than be unsure why these things are coming to me, I'm starting to recognize through the more I practice, the more I exercise these certain energies. Hey, these things are answers coming to me. Not to mention, let's talk about what takes place when a lot of us find ourselves in in school suspension. And I ain't talking about once you get in trouble. I feel like that shit is in school suspension altogether, because it teaches you to spin your ability to hear, your ability to hear your intuition and listen to the second and third answer. You feel me? Because a lot of the stuff we learn in school, because of the nature in which they want us to learn it, aka the nature in which they want us to think, we are taught in certain ways how to think. You know, to think for ourselves, but how we are being desired to think, or what's acceptable of our thinking, right? When here it is, thinking is a part of your innate ability, meaning These are things that are within you regardless, that will come online if there is no distraction. Or also, they come online even with distractions, giving you, the sense of bipolarness. You know what I'm saying? Creating a duality within you. This can be good, this can be bad. This can be good, this can be bad. And a lot of the difference between the good and the bad is made by you knowing the difference, you feel me? Your conscious awareness. So if you're not consciously aware of something, no different than somebody take advantage of you while you sleep. A lot of us have been getting taken advantage of while we sleep. But once you wake up to, the light that is you, it's hard to go back to sleep. It's hard to go back to sleep. You know why? Because you can't unsee. You can't unsee certain shit. And that goes in multiple directions. You know what I'm saying? Like, be careful the shit you just do for idle time, just to pass your idle time. Appreciate y'all hitting that like button. Drop a comment, so what's up. Be careful, because these same things that you do when your idle time becomes what you do when it's arrival time. And for those who don't know what arrival time is, it's when them problems come in your life that seem like they meant to break you, but they really meant to make you go up a notch, meant to make you transition. That person that's hating on you, they here to make you go up a notch, to make you transition, make you tap in and stop looking outward. But for a lot of us, we just say, you know what, it's their fault. It's their fault. But guess what you doing at that point? You giving your energy. You giving your creative power, your solutionist abilities, you feel me, to somebody who won't care nothing about you. If anything, their goal was to throw you off. They don't know what you got going on. Again, when you tap into your goals, you become driven. But it's not until you truly tap into your purpose that you accomplish goal after goal after goal, because you know this will come with it. And I got so much more to be doing. To be playing what? To be playing dumb with it. Ain't no point in playing dumb with it. Ain't no point, y'all. Ain't no point when you gotta fulfill yourself before these lights go out. You know what I'm saying? Or before the lights come on for some of us. Yeah, open your third eye. And as I described earlier, open your first eye. Because these are abilities we had in the beginning. These are intuitions we had to begin with. Think I'm playing? Most shamans, monks, they have to go into the dark. They have to go into the dark to achieve a lot of these things. You feel me? Whereas a lot of us have went into these phases by default. A lot of y'all don't even know, bro. Y'all got so much, so much greatness built up within y'all because of all the things y'all been through. And then choose to let it destroy your character. So therefore, you what? You cultivated that thing. And within you is all the greatness that you seek. So why would I tell you anything different? Why would I tell you anything different than you tapping into your God self when you do that? Anything else would be trying to keep you from doing it or to talk you off of the mark. Again, pay attention, my friend, my family, my loves, to what people tell us. When people tell you shit to build themselves up, then you know what their purpose was for. But when people tell you stuff to build you up, then you know, hey, what their purpose was for. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta peep it. You gotta peep it. Honestly speaking, I had these conversations with my family on here because a lot of times, the circle that I've been surrounded by up until now, you know what I'm saying? I talk to them and A lot of the things I talk to them about fall on deaf ears, or it become a competition of let me try to outwit Red. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, I know that's a result of people, trying to position themselves to appear as powerful or just as powerful as me. But for me, it's not about that. It's for me to, try to bring my people to the table so we can eat together. Not me eating in front of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm at with it. But when it becomes a competition between me and my brother or me and my sister, I have to place distance. I have to place distance because that ain't what I came here for. And that ain't what I'm on. And it becomes a thing when, if you stick around too long, if you argue too much, it's hard to tell the difference between two nuts or two fools. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they so close and infused in the same nonsense. So again, it's imperative. It's highly important that you work on your intuition. You work on your intuition so you can ensure that you own the mission. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, yeah, you on the mission that somebody else have for you. The mission of being pleasantly or comfortably distracted. Comfortably distracted. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of us are. We are comfortably distracted. We don't know what to do without these so-called entertainments. When truth be told, they're taming our inner person, or our inner self, our spirit, our souls. And truth be told, we helping because it's what we choose to do. Like they say, the devil don't got no power, right? The devil can only, entice, suggest, persuade. Feel me? So for a lot of us, we done been suggested to do certain shit. We done been persuaded. So for a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, we feel like this is what we had to do. I'm going to tell you right now, little baby, it's so much more to you. It's so much more to you. So stop limiting. Stop limiting yourself, your growth, your ability, your goals, your purpose. If y'all ain't already following me, make sure y'all subscribe, hit that like button, drop a comment, say what's up. It's a lot of beautiful people in the chat. So show that love. Watch you get it back. Watch you get it back. Watch you get it back. Again, let's, meet up. Again, family, and do some intuition practice. Let's meet up again and do some intuition practice. Y'all ever play heads up, 7 up? Or even put like things in a box and let other people guess what it is? If y'all ever did that. Hey, Miss Lady. Now, when it comes to the game heads up, 7 up, for a lot of us who don't know what that is, you pick 7 people, right? And then you have 7 other people put their heads down. The 7 people that you chose to stand up, they go tap the hands or touch the person on the head. And from there, that person decides who touched them. You know what I'm saying? Who touched them. And based on your ability to determine who touched you, you'll be able to get up and be the one doing the touching, right? So each time, you feel me, somebody, the 7 go touch 7 other people. Now they raise their head up and they say who touched them, right? If you get it right, who touched you, then you get to trade places with us. You know what I'm saying? Raising us up to our 7. But are you in tune? snatch me up real quick. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, take the time to further your intuition. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. You need it. You're gonna need it throughout this life. It's gonna be a lot of things. It's gonna make it hard for you to smile. Don't worry about it, honey child. I got you. I got you, no. I got you. I love you as myself, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. As we are one. Kin for kin fold. Let me see what they talking about. Let me pray right now. Say. Ain't it a beautiful thing when king queens come and just change the whole scene? Me? Hey, you just missed our morning walk. I appreciate you coming through, Queen, though. I definitely do. I make sure I tap in with my sister on our platforms because she out here. She doing that. She doing that. Hey, Moon. What it? You hard to find like a Easter egg, you heard?